Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Money in the Bank. I'm pre-recording this, so I can upload it when I wake up, because I really don't feel like recording this when I get up. So I can just pre-record this and upload when I get up, whenever I eventually wake up. And I'm recording this at almost 5:30. Probably go sleeping a little bit, so I'll upload this whenever I wake up. I uploaded my NASCAR and NBA news, talk about both those news in the same video, so if you watch those, go check those out. If you want your latest NASCAR and NBA news, upload those two in the same video just so I can get them over with. But let's get into Money in the Bank. This Saturday, I want to get out of the way, pre-recorded now and upload it here on a Wednesday, because I kind of just want to chill Thursday, and then review SmackDown on Friday. Just want to do that instead. Just kind of do that for my video schedule. Saturday, I'll be here with Money in the Bank, giving my thoughts on it. But it takes place this Saturday in the Scotia Bank Arena. It's going to be a big event. You got the two Money in the Bank ladder matches. Those are going to be two of the most unpredictable Money in the Bank ladder matches that I think we've had in probably quite a bit, to be honest. In Toronto, LC's two superstars league with guaranteed world title shots in a place that they're choosing, obviously with the Money in the Bank contract. But here's the lineup for the after Monday. Don't think there'll be any matches added, to be honest. We have the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton in a six-man tag. I'm not sure who it's going to be yet for the Bloodline, but I assume he'll probably be Solo Sikoa, maybe Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu, maybe. We'll see. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be a banger. This low-key could be match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. You know how great performers Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker, how great performers these two are, and they're going to put on a banger. Low-key, I could see a new champion here. I think we're going to get a few two title changes, and both the title matches, kind of giving a spoiler here for my predictions, but I think we're going to get two new champions. I think both titles are going to change hands. I really do. But they could pull a swerve and have Damian Priest retain, but I'm going to explain why I don't think he'll retain. And I feel like Braun Breaker winning his first title be a big deal, because that Intercontinental Championship scene is stacked right now. Then you got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You have Jey Uso versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade versus Chad Gable versus L.A. Knight, and Drew McIntyre. And then for the women's Money in the Bank, you have Chelsea Green, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Zoe Stark. Should be Dakota Kai, but whatever. But yeah, that's the card. Only 5 matches, but I think it's perfect, because the Money in the Bank ladder matches will at least be 20-30 minutes. All these matches are only a lot of time. It's better than the AEW Forbidden Door, where there was like 15 matches. And the pay-per-view didn't into 12? Yeah, I'd rather have a show with 5 matches on a pay-per-view than 15, because I'm not watching who can sit down and watch a 15-match pay-per-view, start to finish? I'm glad WWE does like these 5-6 matches for pay-per-views, and the pay-per-views end early. But first I want to preview the men's Money in the Bank. I think the big question mark here is CM Punk. If he gets involved and costs Drew McIntyre the win, I feel like Jey Uso is probably your safe pick if you want to pick him. But I don't know. I feel like the Bloodline's going to cost him the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then we start to pick up with the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, or the OG Bloodline with Jimmy, Jay, and when Roman eventually makes his return. Honestly, I'm going to say not out of the question. I'm going to say Carmelo Hayes. Him getting the briefcase is now out of the question. I feel like McIntyre could win it. He's as hot as he's ever been as a character in WWE. WWE could capitalize on the momentum, but if everyone else feels like they're included just to fill space in this match, but I wouldn't say that if people were to say that. I feel like there could be multiple stories they can continue. Like CM Punk, he screws over Drew McIntyre. Never stuff like that, but I'm going to pick... I don't know if people aren't picking this guy to win, but I'm going to say Carmelo Hayes wins the men's Money in the Bank. Could it be Jey Uso? Possibly. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I'd love that. But here's why I don't think it'll be Jey Uso. I think the Bloodline will cost him the Money in the Bank briefcase. And they'll further his they'll basically give him a reason to why he wants to fight the new Bloodline, join the OG Bloodline. I think the White Six will cost Chad Gable. I think CM Punk will cost Drew McIntyre. And that really leads into Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. Will all those interferences happen? I don't know. But Triple H loves his interferences. So, I could see that happening. But we'll see. I'm going to pick Carmelo Hayes. I know it's probably a bold pick. But honestly, I won't be against Carmelo Hayes winning Mr. Money in the Bank. But I won't be mad if Jey Uso wins. I mean, I want Jey Uso to win, but we'll see. But there's a lot of stories that can continue with all the interferences if that does indeed happen. Or I've saw people mention maybe AJ Lee could cost Drew McIntyre the briefcase. I wouldn't rule that out. I won't rule out any returns. Look, I don't think Roman will return. I think he'll return at SummerSlam, but I'm not going to rule out anything with Triple H. Because you never know when somebody's going to return, because it's always a surprise. For the women's Money in the Bank, I feel like Tiffany Stratton's been on the ascent since debuting in the main roster. It's well on her way to become a champion. I think winning the briefcase can keep her busy for the foreseeable future and allow her to cash in when she's ready to win the world title. Chelsea Green, I think, would be a fun one as well. I think Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green should be the only two options to win. I just don't see, like, Io Sky winning it again. I don't think Lyra's going to win it yet. Naomi, no. Zoe Stark, no. I think it's down to those two, and I think they'll give it to Tiffany Stratton, have her carry around that pink Barbie, basically be like a Barbie, that pink briefcase. But yeah, she's one of my favorites, so I'd prefer her to win. But Chelsea Green wouldn't be mad with that either. One of those two are the only two I'll accept. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know. Could it be too early to take the belt off Priest and just have Seth have it for a month, give it over to Gunther, SummerSlam? I don't know. Damian Priest has had an enjoyable reign since WrestleMania 40, which is, according to my calculations, 3 months ago. He's racked up a few high-profile wins, but it's time to move into the next stage of his story with the Judgment Day by losing the title. And yes, I think Damian Priest could retain, but all the stuff that's going with the Judgment Day, I feel like Finn Balor's going to cost him the championship. And if we got to be honest, I think Seth Rollins versus Gunther is the bigger match. As regardless of who the ring general, whoever his opponent is, he's going to leave the biggest party of the summer as champion. So even if Priest retains, he's going to lose then anyways. But I think it would make more sense with the storyline with Finn Balor to cost him the championship, and eventually we get Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Hell, maybe even at SummerSlam, to be honest. If they want to go the direction here, have Priest lose because of Finn Balor, and then we get that babyface Damian Priest. We'll see. We'll see what they do. But that's what I think is going to happen. I think Seth Rollins and Gunther is the bigger match. So I'm going to say Seth Rollins takes the championship. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Look, in order to protect Braun Breaker at this crucial stage, Sami Zayn will need to survive this challenge rather than win definitively. He's been running fast since he was drafted Raw. And a spear that hits the barricade outside could leave vulnerable to a roll-up by Zayn in the ring for a victory, if that's how you want to protect him in the ending. But honestly, I think Braun Breaker's going to win. I think Braun Breaker's going to win the Intercontinental Championship. I think Sami Zayn's had a good run. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like Sami Zayn could lose because, that Triple H likes booking them to lose in their hometowns. So I could definitely see Braun Breaker winning here. And I think he'll have a good run with the Intercontinental Championship. So, I'm going to pick him. The Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. I think what happens on SmackDown will give us a good indication, but I see the Bloodline winning to establish Solo as the new leader until Roman Reigns eventually makes his triumphant return. I think a lot of people think Roman or The Rock will come back soon, but it feels like WWE wants to establish a new version of this group first. Adding 3 new members since WrestleMania is great, but now they need a big win to prove they're legit. So I'm going to say the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, win this match. And who knows what could happen after. Maybe Jimmy Uso could return. Maybe Roman can make an early return. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not going to predict that. Because he probably ain't going to show up. He'll probably show up at SummerSlam, maybe. Bigger event. The biggest party of the summer, but I'm not going to rule it out, because you never know with Triple H when he with those surprise returns. But yeah, that's my preview and predictions for Money in the Bank. I'm really excited for this weekend. I feel it's going to be a big premium live event. I think we're going to get some returns and further some stories of Money in the Bank where people could get caught, especially in the men's one, where some people get cost their chance at winning Money in the Bank. But yeah, that's really all I got for this video. So yeah, until next time, have a lot. Peace.